What is happening, guys? Welcome back to Rock Guitar School. So it looks like Dean Guitars has a huge win here. So Dean just posted this on their Facebook and Instagram pages. Dean Guitars attained sweeping win in its appeal against Gibson. So it looks like I don't think they're completely claiming a victory here with they got sued basically from Gibson. So this is basically, well, I'll read it for you. So Tampa, Florida. Dean Guitars is based in Tampa, Florida. So Dean Guitars is proud to announce the significant legal victory in its long-standing trademark dispute with Gibson Brands Incorporated. The U.S. Court of Appeals in the Fifth Circuit has ruled in favor of Dean Guitars by granting a full reversal and a new trial, vindicating the company's position that its long-standing use of certain guitar models does not infringe on Gibson's trademarks. The court held that evidence of countless other companies making these guitar models must be allowed to be shown in court. We are incredibly pleased with the court's decision, said Pam Rubinson, CEO of Dean parent company Armadillo Enterprises. This court's ruling affirms our commitment to Dean's legacy V and Z models that have been in continuous production since 1977 and reinforces our belief in fair competition within the guitar industry. We have always strived to respect the history of guitar craftsmanship while bringing our own unique flair to the market. This is a complete vindication. We have fought this battle and won on our behalf of Dean Guitars and every other guitar manufacturer in the industry. So it just goes on. Ron Beanstock of Scarinci Hollenbeck LLC, attorney for Armadillo, stated, amongst other issues, the court recognized the history of the Dean brand and their long-standing use of these guitar models, as well as countless other guitar companies that have produced and marketed these same guitars. For more information, please contact deanguitars.com. So it looks like they're completely, claiming victory here. This looks very good. Basically, it looks like the whole thing was just thrown out. I guess there's going to be a retrial, but from what they're claiming, this looks like a done deal here. What do you guys think about this? I've always had mixed feelings about this. A lot of guitars, it's so difficult to the main guitars, for the past 50, 60 years, the two main electric guitars, as everybody knows, is Fender and Gibson. The Strat shapes, and then unless the Gibson side, you have the Gibson Les Paul. So basically, you have every other single guitar manufacturer basing their guitar models off those two instruments, pretty much. Of course, you have Gibson. You have Gibson SGs, you have Flying Vs, you have Explorers. So the majority of the guitars out there are basically off these shapes. So it's almost like writing a piece of music. It's like you've got only a certain number of notes and you got a certain number of chords that you can play, right? I mean, unless you're completely reinventing the wheel here, that's is the thing that I have always had with this stuff. Yeah, Dean guitars, their stuff looks very similar. Their headstocks, the giveaway is their headstocks, and it doesn't. If you look at, the Dimebag guitars, they don't. It's not a Gibson Explorer by any means. It's like it's its own shape. That's where I don't really understand it. They're all going to have similarities. I mean, how different can you make like a Strat shaped body? They're all coming from that same basically home base. So I've always thought Dean did their own thing. It doesn't look like a complete ripoff to me. I mean, that's going back to the late 70s when you had your lawsuit Ibanez models. They did I believe a Les Paul that was the real lawsuit. But this is I think just a bunch of BS. I think Dean Guitars is free and clear because this is the thing. Gibson would have to go after every single guitar maker out there. I mean, who's to say? Like, look at a PRS. I mean, who's to say? Okay, that looks like a Strat. You could say that about any other guitar company, Carvin or whatever it's called now, Kramer. All these guitar companies. I mean, they could they could sue themselves because like Gibson owns Kramer now. So I just always thought the whole thing was BS, and I think they they saw it from the general public. I think this is a big, with Gibson, and I think they're doing a great job. I think they really reversed their marketing in the last few years. They really honed in on their buyers, and they have a great YouTube channel. They're really doing good work, and I don't think they want this bad press. I think at this point, it's best to just let it go, just drop it, let everybody do their thing, as long as it's not a complete ripoff. Like, look, you're taking an exact copy of a Gibson Les Paul. Yeah, we're gonna see you, or the same exact model as like a Gibson Flying V or an Explorer. Yeah, I mean it's all proprietary, but I think that's the way this is gonna go. I think it wouldn't be a wise idea if Gibson pursued this any longer. Anyways, guys, I thought you might find this interesting. What do you guys think about this stuff? Are you Team Gibson? Are you Team Dean? Or you just don't care? It's like I think myself, a guitar is a guitar. As long as they're not replicating the like exact replica of a Les Paul or an Explorer, I think they're good to go. Dean is does its own thing, so they've always been cool in my eyes. Plus, come on, Dimebag Daryl. It's his it's his brand. So, all right, guys, you guys have a great day and rock on. Take care.